It's so cute.
2 new bombshells have entered the villa. Dee, 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 dee.
Dee, 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 dee. Oh, wait. We are going to have to do an Avatar The Last Airbender episode.
Oh my god, of
Let me just put it on
course.
the list so we at
Of
least...
course. Avatar and Korra, sorry.
Anyway.
Hi, welcome back to Coming Out Creatives. My name is Javon. Oh my god, we didn't introduce ourselves in the other one. Good thing y'all know who the fuck we are.
Period. I'm Jordan.
And this is Cock.
Cock.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Waiting for Malik to make our little intro song that I
we need you.
asked him to do. Anyways,
the to-do list.
Add it to the list. Yeah, so today we're gonna kind of continue off from our
discussion.
This episode is gonna come out before that episode. So just kidding. Today,
this is the prequel.
This is the little prequel to talking about being on the internet and stuff, but specifically cancel culture. And there's this list that came out recently. The top are Time100 creators.
Right.
They had their little party here in the city a couple days ago. And our good friend, Girly, Shoddy, Miss Lady All Day at Instagram.
Hi, Shoddy.
Was going to go to the event, however, she's booked and busy. She's a booked and busy gal, so she was not able to attend. But so we're going to talk about the creators, kind of just like read off the list, see what we think, give our thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to talk about cancel culture, but I don't really know which one's going to go first. Do you want to talk about cancel culture, or do you want to talk about the other people? Or should we do them first, because some of them do need to stay canceled?
I think I need to just
She said, I need to get it off my chest. So we're starting with cancel culture.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
It's hard because I don't.
Oh, wait, did I fuck this up? Is this supposed to be cancel culture Love Island?
Yeah, but
I did.
But it's about essentially.
Okay.
I just feel like
she said I need to say this nicely, and it's kind of hard.
Well, it's not that. It's just that I don't want it to be I'm saying slurs is no big deal. That's not at all how I feel. I would never in my day-to-day life say a slur like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I also, in some regards, understand that violence has to be met with violence. But I'm also this almost humiliation ritual, this parasocial relationship that we developed. I don't know. It just feels like we're going after low-hanging fruit, honestly.
Right.
Genuinely and also we're picking and choosing very much so. Very much so. The Kardashians should have been canceled 10 fucking years ago. And we are one of them's probably on this fucking list.
No, I doubt it. I think this is because
these are just
they're more creators. Celebrities.
Oh, I see.
These are creators.
Oh, okay. But I mean, again, they should have been canceled 10 times over. And also, I think to some degree, cancel culture really only affects women. It doesn't affect white women as much. No, of course not. Alex Earl, again, is going to be on Dancing with the Stars this year. But, however, Diddy's about to walk practically fucking free. Austin from Love Island was he had been reposting and commenting on a bunch of racist photos and videos as well on TikTok, and is a MAGA guy.
And supposedly did an apology, and his apology was if you think I didn't like black people, would I have a portrait of a black woman on my ribs? And I'm that doesn't help you.
Babe. You know what I'm saying? We nailed Sierra to the cross. And it's just insane because cancel culture is starting to feel like virtue signaling in a way. Because it's not incredibly productive. Calling ICE on her family, you think that's warranted for what happened. And 3, again, in the virtue signal kind of way, because I literally this girl, I don't want to call her out. It's not a friend of mine, but we follow each other on TikTok. So sometimes I see her comments and stuff. But that's a girl I know who has used the R word in the last 5 years. You know what I mean? I'm but I guess, I don't know, again, when I'm saying about the low hanging fruit, a future celebrity or a future influencer, that's a lot easier to shame and like essentially beat up online than it is to go after politicians who are saying 10 times more heinous things and doing 10 times more heinous actions. It's a lot easier to go and interact and be like, this is a fucking scripted apology video, blah, 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 than it is to call your representative and be like, why are you supporting alligator Alcatraz? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I just feel like it's almost like a distraction and a smoke screen to like legitimate systematic issues. And I don't,
100%.
I also think it's a larger conversation of, are we going to let people be redeemable or not? But maybe if you have thoughts, and I
have thoughts,
I would love to hear.
I think it truly sucks, especially when you think of like a show like Love Island or any show that has to do with like public voting. And so you can look up, sometimes some of these productions share the numbers of like how many people voted and blah, 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 blah. And it's just very interesting because like, how come we don't have that turnout when it comes to actually mattering or actually putting your vote to use with our politicians and elected officials?
It was like some 54 million social interactions with like the Love Island hashtag. That's what the NBC site was, because I actually quoted it in my bisexual article.
Oh.
Well, because I mean, she was a little bit doing it to herself, but I thought they were sexualizing Sierra's bisexuality or like sexualizing her because she was bisexual. You know what I mean?
100%.
And
because also, she's the only one they could have used. The way she was going about it or using her like, I'll kiss women. They were using that just especially to like just
quite literally
queer baiting. They're queer baiting.
Yeah, they like quite literally used it in the heart rate challenge. They literally used it to get males excited. Like, so I think that like, what was the original thought? What was she saying?
What was the original thought?
Oh, that's why I looked up the NBC. That's why, because I put it in my bisexual paper or whatever. Right. Before this all kind of came out. And yeah, so there's 54 million social media interactions 2 weeks ago or whatever, before the heart rate, or essentially right after the heart rate challenge. So God knows how many there are now.
Yeah, it's gained more traction.
Yeah.
I get that we like to leave our little shitty world that we live in and whatnot, but it's like we really have to. Why can't we just come together on these other topics, not just like couples on Love Island or who's doing well on American Idol or however, whatever voting things there are, Dancing with the Stars? Like, why can't we just go ahead and, mobilize and like grassroots, like because the thing is like, if everyone and I get it, everyone has their own morals, own ideals, virtues. And so obviously not everyone's going to agree on 100% everything, but it's like still like getting out there and fighting for some good shit so that we don't have a shitty country and that we're actually taking care of. And cancel culture going along with that too. Like, why don't we stop voting for these politicians and these elected officials that continuously do us dirty and could give two shits about what we have that goes on in our day to day?
Like, having cancel culture when our president is like a sitting rapist is just wild to me. Like, honestly, while Chris Brown is selling out stadiums, like, it's just genuinely wild that that we're existing on those same planets. You know what I mean?
Have we talked about like cancel culture and artists before? I can't remember.
I don't know.
I don't think so. Because you think of even like Kanye and like he said.
But is he canceled?
He's not canceled.
People are working with them. That's the thing, is we're canceling, like we're shaming and we're like, weird that you do, but like we're not deplatforming.
Exactly.
Spotify is still promoting Ye's new album despite the fucking Nazi comment 2 weeks ago or whatever the fuck it was. You know what I mean? Sierra still has like 700,000 followers, and
she's still gonna do things. Some brand is gonna work with her later on.
Yeah,
it just has to blow off a little bit.
They'll pick her back up 100%. They'll come pick her back up. Yeah, like. And she'll get a manager. She'll get all that. They will. I mean, she's got too much of an IP because they didn't actually deplatform her. she lost some followers, but she still has way more than what she came in with.
Yeah, at the end of the day.
Alex Earl literally posted her apology video and a video of her doing her hair in the same hour.
Well, it's like, also going back to Sierra as well, she definitely posted the apology video while there was no Love Island on that day, so you knew that everyone was gonna, like, there's no Love Island on Wednesday, so it's like,
and sorry, you were about to say something, and
no, I was just gonna take a deep breath.
Okay, I think earlier we were kind of talking about like, why can't we get people to organize? Why can't we get people to do this? And I'm like, oh well, I guess a text vote is a lot easier than going out and blah blah blah. But I forgot, Love Island was literally on 5 hours every fucking week, or 4 hours every week, right? It was on 4 times, right?
Five times a week.
5 times?
No, 6 times a week, every day except Wednesdays.
Girl, that's...
But Saturdays it's really like 5 days, because one day is like a recap, essentially.
Okay, so still 5 hours every single day.
Every
plus
week.
The interactions every week, plus the interactions you're doing online.
When you go and debrief after every episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of time.
I'm not talking about your videos like about it. I'm not saying
who even said you were coming for me? I'm just saying. Okay, I'm saying
you were like with your debriefing online. I didn't know if you were like.
No, that's what other people do. Like they're like, oh, time to go online, and after the episode, and they're like chatting with people online, talking about the episode, and that's like another 1 or 2 hours, and it's like, how come we cannot use this time to do shit and make our country better?
Yeah.
Well, let's all come together. Let's make sure we got clean water. There's not poop in our water.
I know. How do we make like a climate change fucking reality television show? Honestly, like how do we make a show of like intellectuals debating?
People don't want to watch that.
Say, like,
they don't want to watch it. They would not watch it. Because it's not the escapism they want. You're making them deal with the real issues. And don't get me wrong, I understand the real issues are a lot. But they're a lot because we let them be.
Yeah,
we never stopped them from. We never stopped them from like not affecting us that badly.
And plus, I think people still are doing the rage bait and the protesting and blah blah. The protesting is clearly not working. I don't know, like, what y'all are not fucking getting. Like,
okay, I have something on protesting.
Please.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not one to protest in a sense of like being in a march or anything. Mainly because,
well, you're also a Black person. Like,
I am Black. I am gay. I sometimes look Indian or like of Muslim descent or whatever. That is really hard. I just like personally do not want to put myself in those. Personally, do not want to put myself in those situations because I do not want to end up in jail, shipped to some fucking country in the middle of nowhere, dead. I can't. But I do believe that since essentially 2020, protesting and especially going to marches have truly lost what they used to mean before, like, the Freedom March or Stonewall and all that, like any of those marches, Alabama or Montgomery, like any marches prior to that before 2020, I felt like had a little bit more like to it. Like it felt real, but now I just feel like everybody is like, I went to a march.
Yeah.
I protested.
Even the George Floyd protests and stuff.
And it's so disgusting.
Had 6 months of impact, and how many people marched? I mean, look at how many people were at the No Kings March. Like, I hate to break it to you guys, but protest has to be inconvenient.
Yeah.
It has to be boycotting, like the Target situation. Genuine boycott, genuine deplatform.
The bus boycott, like they did for and all that.
Riot.
She really does want to instill anarchy, which, don't get me wrong, not that I do not agree or I do not see that is sadly what we're going to have to do. At some point, I don't know when, the country is going to stand up against the government.
I mean, what? Y'all think that Donald Trump's going to know that there's like 50 million of us at the No Kings protests and give a damn all of a sudden?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe because it's just one of those things too, where we finally have a progressive candidate in a pretty, not a small role, but relatively low on the political totem pole for the entire United States. You know what I mean?
You're talking about Mandami?
Yeah.
And Mondami? Can't get his name out.
Yeah, like the mayor of New York City doesn't, it's not like a necessarily like USA defining role in politics, but I mean, we finally have like the first like progressive candidate in God knows how long. Really, I mean, he's walking on way more progressive views than even AOC did, whatever she was elected.
For sure.
So, and I mean, we're literally gonna like, I would not be surprised if Donald Trump genuinely tries to deport that man. And just like the absolute racist Islamophobic rhetoric coming out about this man, it's just genuinely insane. They're also trying, it's kind of funny because they're clearly are not going to get him on talking about their policies. Like clearly anytime someone talks about the policies, people are like interested in what he has to say. So they're literally trying, I swear I've seen like just random pullings of like bullshit trying to get him canceled. They were trying
he didn't pick up after his dog.
Yeah, like they were literally trying to do that to Luigi. They're like he's bisexual, and everyone's like, oh, I want him.
Fantastic,
literally incredible. Like they're like
he wants both of us.
Yeah, he has sex tapes. We're like, where are they? Like
HD, 4K, POV.
Like, I just feel like, I think the cancel culture is just, there's, unless, like, I don't know, like, you feel like it's really a genuine redemption or vindication for, like, the victims who have to experience that. I mean, I guess I can't physically argue with that, but to me, all of this energy, time, and money, essentially, that has gone into this seems so counterproductive, especially because she still has the followers. So again, in 6 months, we'll probably, or 5 years or whatever, maybe we'll see her on this fucking Time100 list, because literally I'm just scrolling through it now and I'm like, canceled.
Well, I was going to say with cancel culture too, is like, I'm thinking of like big names or like big people who have been canceled before. Like there was a boycott Beyonce. People tried to boycott her after she did the halftime performance and did the whole like I'm black essentially with Formation. And then like one person who truly baffles me that they cannot get canceled. It's literally like a cockroach. James Charles. How?
I haven't seen on my feet in fucking years.
No, but like, okay, so we were watching.
I must have blocked, actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
We're watching Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders on Netflix, and literally one of the girls was getting ready, and I hate that I knew exactly what it was, but I was like, that's a James Charles palette. It's called Painted. It's this like new company that he had.
24 million followers on YouTube.
He still has a platform, and look, could be a good guy, you know? I don't know him personally. Never met him before. But just the stories and the issues and the topics of stuff that people have tried to cancel him for in the past, I feel like should be canceled. Or at least just like lower tiered. And I do feel like he's moved down a couple tiers. He used to be like up there.
20 million on both sides? That's a lot. Not very many people have 20 million.
No, I know, but I'm just still saying, like, he might have 20 million, but what's still his engagement? Like, you know, and like saying, like, is he getting invited to all these? Like, is he being pushed? And he's not being as pushed as much because, like, I don't see him. And I interact with content that would overlap with him, but.
Maybe what we should do is influencers who get canceled have to do 6 months working like one of those jobs, like Undercover Boss or something. But
maybe,
like, how do we like
how do you teach them the lesson? Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah, like, how do you humble those people? Like, how do you genuinely put them in real world situations and understand like how they're in, like, maybe how Hacks did that open community forum. Did you watch this episode where Deborah was like getting canceled at Berkeley for her past racist remarks from like when she was a comedian in the 70s and stuff? And they had an open forum where students essentially shit all over her. Like, we're like, oh, did you know, when you made this joke, it was funny for you, but like, I was very much harassed after like 9/11. Like, it was like things like that. And I'm like, maybe all influencers should have to just be subjected to those. And then
like a roast,
like a roast live stream, but it's an actual place where people can come and genuinely discuss their their grievances in a way. Like in the Hacks episode, people were genuinely like talking about like their experiences with their family and like getting a chance to vocalize to somebody face to face, like, your jokes hurt me in this way.
Right.
I think that, I don't know, like I would watch that more than I'd need to watch a fucking stupid apology video that means nothing.
It's giving Mean Girls, where they all go to the gym and they have to say,
well, was that productive?
And then they do the trust fall.
And did it work?
In regard to the movie, I don't really think so, but in real life, potentially.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying, like,
no, I get your.
I'm really just.
I'm just spitballing. I'm
throwing
spitballing
spaghetti at the wall. Like, I honestly, I just don't. It's just for.
Well, I don't really think there is an answer.
Working. Yeah.
Sadly.
Yeah, but I do think this plays into the episode we were just talking about, how I definitely need to act different on the internet and need to engage in less less of that kind of content, because
that's what I was gonna say.
It really is a cycle of like anger that I feel like I'm like living inside, and then you like start to think that you're just like better than other people in a way, because you're like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like I don't know. No, I'm like,
what I was gonna say. What I was gonna say though about like interacting with content is something, especially Thomas has been like, he's like, why am I getting these random ass videos, or like da da da, and I'm like, but see how you're questioning, and then like you're staying on the video, you're engaging, even if you're staying on there, like it's gonna, the algorithm is gonna think that you fuck with that stuff. Yep. So like you have to not interact, not like, not view, not stay on it longer than like 5 seconds, and like swipe away, block.
Yeah.
Like that's why those things exist.
This is such like a kind of MAGA heavy list, honestly.
The whole phenomenon of Love Island, I just saw from the last season girlies, because they're about to do their show, comes out this week too. They're going to talk about, or they talked about how like they were going on the show and they knew that it wasn't as popular, so like they thought that they can get away with anything.
Who?
PPG, Serena, and from last season of Love Island.
Oh.
So they were like, I didn't know that it was like a very popular, like they knew that it wasn't popular at that time prior to going on. And then once they said the last week and during the finale, somebody had mentioned on production that they had like surpassed like Game of Thrones that was on at the same time and something else. And so like, obviously that's really fucking huge. And then they were like, oh fuck, I didn't really think that many people were going to watch the show. And I think that's the issue with like this current season and just the parasocial relationships that have occurred out of them, is that we see these people online, or we see these people on TV, and we really think that we know them on a day-to-day basis. And that's just like so crazy, because we become so absolved and so drawn to their world that we then don't even remember to live in our own, is what I was trying to get at.
Yeah.
I was going to ramble and cut it off.
Well, do you think it's also kind of a sense of like people are just resentful because
they can't be there and doing those things?
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Like
100%.
I do. I think it has to play into it a little bit.
And like, I think that turned into the issue for this season, is that one, luckily, I do got to give kudos to some of the audience of Love Island, that they were able to see through some of the people's bullshit and be like, oh, you're just on the show obviously for clout, aka Sierra. Like everyone was like calculated, media trained, yada yada yada. And I think that's because everybody realized how popular the show did last season, and then whoever was going on this season was like, it doesn't fucking matter what I do, I'm gonna still be popular because I was on this show.
Guys, I'm sorry, but I think that's so funny that is like a continuous point of contention for people in the show and out and the audience, that people go on reality TV to be stars. I'm sorry, but pretty much since influencing became a thing in what? I don't know when like the first major, like there's been blogs and like stuff like that, but like I don't know when like it was like really started to have a surgence, but Bachelor,
but it didn't used to be like that.
Yeah, maybe back then, but
in the first few seasons.
Okay, but right now in the last 5 years, I would go and garner and say the last 10 years, Because pretty much especially, I mean, look at traders. All those people are literally, their career is being in reality television.
Yeah.
So I'm going to garner and say the last 10 years, it has been about the fame.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but to me, it's kind of bullshit because there's no reason to go on Bachelor and genuinely think you're going to be a winner and you're going to get a lifetime partner because the divorce rate alone is already 60%. I think the actually engaged to married rate in Bachelor is like 10%. Like it is incredibly low. It is literally, it does not work. Are any of the Love Island couples still together?
But there's only
one couple
that actually has been together.
It's season 8, right?
No, season 5
right now.
I think Erica actually manages them.
Okay, but Erica, shout out, you're a bad bitch. But one couple in 5 seasons.
Out of 7 seasons, yeah.
I'm sorry.
The American version.
Okay, so is there 7 or 5 seasons?
There's 7 seasons of the American version. We're on season 7. And season 5, couple is still together.
Okay, got it. But
or married.
I'm sorry, but like everybody's clout chasing.
I mean, yeah.
You really, I'm sorry, but I don't in my heart believe that somebody is genuinely going on there 100% just for love, no other motivations. You can't convince me of that, honestly. I do like Amaya. I think she's down to earth as fuck. She seems like
she was on there for love.
No other ulterior motives of going on a reality television. There's no other way
obviously
love.
But I think people have an idea of what kind of fame they're going to get post show. That makes sense, you know? Like they're not like except like Sierra in her case, like her and her friends, and her friend fucked up too. Like, you think Sierra's going to be mad when she leaves this villa and she has 1 million followers? Already you're telling me that was the goal that y'all were wanting. You want 1 million followers by going on this. But Amaya literally went on that show and has no one running her social media. Like, there's not been a single post since she's been on that show. And like,
yeah, but she will.
But if she didn't get the edit or her story didn't come off at least authentically how I think that it did to the audience, and I'm just speaking from my own experience, because when she popped up on my screen, I was like, girl, I can't with her. And I was like, whatever. I felt like she was performing just to do a clout, but then like the veil dropped and I was like, oh no, this girl, that really is that girl, and she really is here maybe actually for love. And I don't think if that didn't occur that she would have not ended up with 2.2 million followers.
Of course. I don't think that there's not good people on those shows. No. I don't think there's not non-genuine people.
But they know what they're going there and what could potentially happen.
Yeah, but also 90% of former bachelorettes live in LA. So is what I'm saying. Yeah. And a lot of them will live in LA. And that's like kind of going back to the whole resentful thing. We think people are just resentful. I saw a lot of people being like, they need to stop casting influencers. Y'all are saying that because you want them to cast real people who are going to be influencers.
I mean, okay, I'm thinking also, I think they want more of like how like Big Brother kind of casting does. It's like your normal Joe.
Yeah.
You know, someone that like, even if they do really well on the show, if they do really bad on the show, like they might walk out of here with like 70, 60K.
Yeah.
80K, maybe 100.
Yeah.
But they're not going to walk out with 2.2 million.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I also think like stuff like Big Brother and Survivor is a little bit different.
Like, of a reality.
Yeah, like obviously there might be some strategy involved in like a Love Island.
Because if they cast me, obviously, I guess I'll say this for the record, so I don't.
Big Brother?
If I did get casted for Big Brother in any future season, that I would, yes, obviously be going for a little bit of clout, but honestly, I just want to play the fucking games.
That's what I'm saying.
I think I could fucking win that bitch. Personally.
Yeah. That stuff is kind of a love for the game. Like Boston Rob of whatever Traders.
Yeah.
That man clearly loves what he does.
Survivor,
so, like,
yes.
Yeah. No, well, yeah, but he's...
Yeah. He's more known now for Traders. Yeah.
But sexy, Boston Rob.
No, I know.
But those people it's genuinely like...
They just want to flex.
Chess. Yeah, no.
I would like to flex on TV.
Yeah. No, I mean, I would be bad at Big Brother, and you know that, but...
You would just be Sierra Ortega, Big Brother. You would just maybe say one thing that someone would be like, that came off a little weird. And they'd be like,
well, I don't give a good first impression, and I also am not very good at hiding my emotions. So, yeah, like, I wouldn't get cancel for saying something like racist.
No, not racist. I'm just saying something problematic. You would fight someone and they'd be like,
oh no, yeah, that's the thing. It's like
I'm just saying, like, you would not stop yourself from fighting someone.
Yeah.
You would fight them.
No, I have principles.
Especially day 60. Oh, at that point, my girl would be like,
no, girl. Then I would be bored.
She'd be so bored.
I would need to, especially if it was a little bit calm. Yeah, I would have to.
She would literally be like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, and fuck you.
I mean, bring back messier bitches on reality television too. I mean, did y'all see Tia Tequila?
Or Miss Tiffany New York Pollard, icon. No, literally though. I don't know. It's just
anyway.
Cancel culture, being online. I don't really. It's just really hard. I don't know. I mean, we'll kind of go over a little bit more of like the Time100 creators here in a bit after we go do our little creator shout out, but. Yeah. And there are some people, like she was saying, it's a weird list. Yeah. But, yeah, I don't know. Who do you got for your creator this week?
Let's see.
I had one and I really just like lost my mind. And that doesn't mean that their work doesn't count. Just I have ADHD and there's a lot in my brain. I'm tired. A girl can't be tired. This is sponsored by Liquid IV. Maybe. No. One day.
I have to say, I don't know a lot about her. I'm not as much of a fashion girly. I have to say, Chappell Roan and Genesis Webb and their styling and kind of her entire production team.
You're going to talk about stylists okay, I got one too.
Okay. Like their entire production and the costumes and the intricacies that are going into that. And the fact that they're really choosing, like, they're really making handmade pieces. Like, they're not even doing design or anything. They're really, like, I mean, they are storytelling in every single performance. It is gonna disenchant me to a lot of artists from now on. Oh, it's like some people were at the Pride thing where Cardi B
under the K Bridge.
Yeah, and they were like, it was literally she was wearing a bodysuit and had no backup dancers, had no production, had nothing. It was just Cardi B. And I'm like, some artists have like the kind of swag who
like
can
Charli XCX.
Yeah, but that's still a production though, girl.
Well, yes, but I'm just saying, like, she's on stage, like, she ain't got to really.
But she still got the look too.
No, exactly.
She's still but yeah, there are some people. Yeah, Charli is a good one who has just like a general stage presence. But I have to say, the storytelling that they are doing, the fashion and the production. And the world building itself, the advertisements for The Giver and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm, that was good.
It is real. And I mean, it's going to be hard to go to certain shows and not see that kind of attention to detail. And it is something to always kind of look forward to also with Chappell. Like, literally anytime she has like an amazing costume, like, I can't wait to see like whatever TikTok designer like made it and like their process. I just think it's really fascinating. And literally down to the fucking belt she's wearing on her suits and stuff literally has art to do with the story and the set itself.
Yeah.
So I just think it's really fascinating. I love that attention to detail. I love the world building. And yeah, I just think that their partnership is really gonna disenchant me to a lot of artists who are not thinking as creatively or out there as they are. So that's mine.
Well, if we're talking about artists and their style architect, as Luxury Law likes to say, or Law wrote.
Zendaya?
Oh, no.
Oh.
No, for sure. Always. Them two, that in itself, I could go on. They're like Jesus and
they're
God.
Truly like artist muse, like perfection.
There's nothing to critique.
Yeah.
She had a whole shoe created for her foot. That's iconic. I want the Z shoe. I don't think I would ever wear a heel like that because I don't like being uncomfortable.
I don't know what it looks like, but
it looks like a Sokate, but it's a little different because it's shaped to the way that her heel is, and it's a little bit taller, I think. Nasty work. Nasty.
Yeah.
But not the ones I was going to talk about. Actually, I'm surprised you didn't even think about this, but I see where you're going with the Chappell, but the Doechii and Sam. Doechii and Sam.
Another really great creative partnership.
They have that vision down. It's so good.
Did he do her Met Gala look?
He's done everything.
People didn't love the Met Gala look, but I thought,
which obviously was what she did with Louis Vuitton, right? That's who she was with. LV, so like obviously they're always gonna have they have whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
But he come in there and
the face scar, I thought that was so cunty. I thought that was amazing. It's
but see they're both doing the work that people are not going to be like, fuck, that was good until years later. Like the girls who get it now, but the real, like the everyday people, the everyday people won't get it till later.
I mean, the work at the Tom Brown, the Grammys, unreal. The Chloe barefoot, the fur. Yeah, feral.
Oh my God, that one was so good. I mean, even just the Gucci for Stephen Colbert, that was with the braid connecting.
The braids.
I think I've watched an interview where she talked about that, and it was like a part of her vision. And the choreography, she did herself. Nasty work.
Yeah, see. Yeah,
we love artists.
Doechii and Chapel, I think they were on like the same level for me. Their relationship with their stylist, it's coming from a place of passion. Really, really interesting. I liked the Met Gala look a lot. I feel like it was like understated in the sense that it's not a 10-foot train gown, but the details of it for me were impeccable.
No, I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are
sexy too.
He's sexy. He was so good. He does have I don't like the jaw filler as much. It is a very stark jaw. But he still looks good. Yeah. Shout out to him. Okay, so transition, girl. Give me some of these names. I've seen some of them, and the first one I already want to fucking talk about him.
Him?
Yes.
Oh, who is this?
He's a streamer. The fact that you don't even know who he is. It's Kai Cenat, right? Isn't it Kai Cenat?
I literally just said I didn't know who it is.
No, I'm saying that's who it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because Kai. Yeah, he's a streamer.
Like a Twitcher?
Like a Twitcher, and he has a lot of celebrities go on there. It's one of those chaotic, and my friends are in the background, and everything's kind of doing. It's one of those kind of similar to Hassan.
Look, yeah.
But Hassan obviously does more political takes.
Hassan's on here, but further down.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I don't
these
know,
are Titans.
It's broken Titans, entertainers, leaders, phenoms, and catalysts.
Okay, give me some more Titans.
Titans, that's the thing. I mean,
what does that even mean?
Titan?
They're doing
Titan of an industry.
Guess. Okay, looking at
Alex Earl,
I think they're saying maybe Titans as in these are people who created their own lane within social media and influencing, maybe, because I see Mr. Beast on here and Sean Evans as well.
Sean Evans, though, shout out to fucking Sean Evans, because that is some of the better interviewing
yes.
I've seen in a really long time.
He does do a good job.
I think Alex Cooper is on here. I think Alex Cooper is a really hard worker. She's definitely about that bag.
If you want to put us on Unwell Network, we would love to be, girl.
Yeah, I love it.
Would love.
But Sean Evans' questions are a lot deeper and a lot more intricate and a lot more about the work, usually.
Oh, no, I do love that.
Personal life, which I love.
Yeah.
So he's on here. The D'Amelios are so fascinating to me because I never see anything about them
anymore.
Unless it's stuff like this randomly. They have never been on my feed. I haven't blocked them or anything. They're never on my feed though. I literally have no idea who she's dating. I know nothing about them.
They broke up.
Whoever they are.
It was Landon Baker, whoever Travis's son is. Travis Barker.
Yeah, maybe that's why I don't know.
Joe
Rogan.
Gross, Joe Rogan. Mel Robbins. Isn't she she does
the Let Them Theory book. Have you seen that? The Green Book. She has a podcast, but
I was going to say, she has a podcast, right?
Her book just went to bestsellers. And
Amelia!
Love Amelia.
I just never knew the Chicken Shop date was only average of 8 minutes. Damn, she really did become popular off of 8-minute videos.
Again, though,
Not much is happening. It really is. It's a cutesy. This is no shit on Amelia, girl. I'm just saying, like,
no. I mean, it's impressive what she's built for sure.
There's just not much happening. Rhett and Link, I have watched them for a long time, but I don't watch them as much anymore.
One thing with Amelia, it's also just like, it's like we're watching kind of her stand up and crowd work every time.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because it's really just her being flirty with a new guest every time.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Which is cute.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yay! Marquise is on there?
Who's this?
Marquise Brownlee. He's MKBHD, which he's like one of like the biggest technology people online. He does a lot of
You're a nerd.
I am a nerd, girl. I know him.
Okay. These people are the
these?
entertainers. I have the Delaney Rao girl's on there.
Who's Delaney Rao?
She's the one who's like...
I don't even know who that is. Sorry to that girl.
She does those videos where she's like, indie girl in a fall set Hallmark movie. And she like plays like the annoying girl.
Okay.
So I think maybe... Oh, sorry. I think maybe I've just seen too many videos of her playing the annoying girl. So now in my head, she's the annoying girl.
You're skipping some people.
Oh, I was going to talk about Jake Shane.
I want to talk about Hannah Berner and Paige DeSorbo.
Oh, you like them?
I love Paige.
I love Paige too.
I don't really like Hannah as much, but
it's okay.
I do like Paige a lot.
Yeah, Paige is really...
and shout out to her. And I want, Paige, if you're seeing this, when you make men wear for Daphne, I will wear. Just saying.
Paige, I'd kiss you, TBH.
Same. With consent.
Oh, with consent. Sorry. Yeah. Hands up. Jake Shane. Yeah.
Kudos to him.
He should be higher on this list because
he should.
He's also doing things from a place of genuineness in the sense that, like, I watched his video with Lord and everything. Like, he's really, you can tell he's like, I feel lucky to be there. I feel lucky to talk to you. And that kind of humbleness, I just, in general, and find endearing.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a little bit of a pivot, and I'm gonna talk about myself for a second.
Yay!
This is my podcast. I do whatever the fuck I want.
Period.
With my best friend Jordan. So I'm going through this journey, right? And I kind of told you I've talked to our friend Erica. She does talent management in LA, and I'm trying to figure out maybe potentially getting into that. Though at the same time, I brought this up to you, is that what happens if I also want to be the talent, right?
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking, I was like, has that ever actually been done? Jake Shane.
He what?
He used to
do like talent agent?
He used to do talent management and like work at a social media and like help people with social media and stuff, which is essentially what I'm doing currently with my clients that I have that are currently on Netflix's show called Building the Band. He used to be on the other side, the more business side, and now he's the talent. And I'm like, because I was getting discouraged, and I was like, God, what if I do talent management and I get stuck in the box? You know, and I am always still doing that 9-to-5 kind of work.
Yeah.
Not working really for myself as much as I really want to. I'm working for others.
Yeah.
And I eventually would like to do both.
It's hard when you have multiple skills.
I can't help it. I'm multifaceted.
Yeah.
She's a girl with many talents.
Because I understand, like, even, not to bring it back about me, but I'm just trying
always
to
bring it back about us. It's our podcast.
I know, but like in my job that I'm doing right now, I'm trying to think of it as like a project or whatever, just to get through it in a way. But I do have a genuine talent for those things. Like certain things, I'm like,
she's good.
I am good at that. So it is hard in some regards when you're like, you are good at something and something does fascinate you. There is something over here that you maybe want a little bit more, but like I think it's understandable to do both. And I do think that talent managing is still kind of a meld. I mean, you can go there and like you're meeting people. You're like, oh yeah, I have a podcast. I help run their shit, like blah, blah, blah. Like,
and that's essentially kind of what I'm going to plan on doing this week while I'm at my events that I'm at.
When he's in LA,
I'm going to be working, girl. I'm going to be on my Jake Shane. Truly. I really am. Yeah, but kudos to Jake Shane. No. Thomas asks all the time. He's like, oh my God. And then we get to move to LA. And I'm like, no, I'm sorry. Look, my family's from California. Like my mom and my aunt and my uncle are born in California. My grandma left Texas to go live in California because she fell in love with a man. And then she fled Texas because the man was domestic violencing her. Don't know why I say it that way. And then she moved back to Texas. I don't know. I've always felt connected to the East Coast in New York, but I've never felt love for LA as I do.
I know.
So
I think there's just sometimes where I'm like a sense of like, I do wonder what's going on over there. I don't know why.
Okay.
It's almost just like an interest. Yeah, like I also am visiting for the first time in October, so maybe it'll kind of pique my interest, or like it'll just sort of be like this is what it is. But also, I really like walking around, so I don't know if I can go back to like a driving city as well. Yeah,
I don't know.
I really like, can you walk around in Chicago?
Yeah,
downtownish, but
yeah.
Like,
Chicago?
Really,
You've never been to Chicago?
I have, but like I've walked around, but I don't know if it's like
that's like the majority of your day.
Yeah,
I think it's public transportation and walking. Yes.
Yeah, because like honestly, to me, the only places I could imagine living in America are New York, Boston, and Chicago, really, because of the walking.
I couldn't do Boston again. I'm sorry. When every time I came to visit, no, I know, but like when I would come visit you, it just did not do anything for me. Not That's Boston girly. Sorry to my Boston, Massachusetts.
That would be like
Massachusetts.
I would only move there if I like if it was like a job, like if it was like something specific was calling me there or something. Like I wouldn't be like, I'm bored, I'm going back. You know what I mean? Like
who else is on this list? These are entertainers still. I don't know. Brittany Broski.
Haley Bailey.
No, Reese Feldman, I guess, but I don't.
Who is that?
He does like TVs
I do know.
or movies and stuff.
Yeah, I do know who that is.
Oh, the cam guy, Cole, the one that does the glam bot. This one.
Oh,
I guess I don't really know if that's entertainment though. Question mark. This is not to just. I'm not discrediting. I'm just saying I don't feel like the category matches. Or the recognition as one.
What does he do besides
tell people to stand in front of a glam bot? Exactly. I don't know. Sorry. If there is more, I would love to see it. I just don't see it currently.
Yeah, I don't. Anyway.
Okay, what's the next category?
Leaders. Theo Vaughn.
Growth.
I can't.
Vivian too. I've heard a little bit about her. I think she's like
BFF. She's like a finance girly.
Yeah. Oh, Gloria.
Oh. You say it, Gloria?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Gloria. Gloria. It's not Glorilla.
I wasn't calling her Glorilla in my head, but I think I wasn't saying Gloria.
Yeah.
But I mean, has genuine impact on like the beauty industry
for sure,
and shade matching and stuff for dark skin. So she deserves to be higher. She's had a real impact in that.
No, she really has. Calling people out and them actually going and changing the formulation because you can't market that and say it's one thing and then not actually do it. Yeah,
she was like calling out brands who were essentially using black ink for their darkest shade. I'm pretty sure she even, I remember specifically a video of her where she said like Rhode reached out to her personally and like literally she was like a consultant on the shades.
As she should be.
Yeah.
Talking about makeup.
This is wild that this Michaela from Boston girl is on this still. I feel like, again, I haven't seen her on my feed since 2021, but...
And I thought she got canceled because she lied or like lied something about a partnership or something like that, or like a sponsorship.
Mascara and people like, nailed her to the cross. God.
And then my daddy, go back, Hassan Piker.
I do love him. Yeah.
Love our daddy.
I mean, anybody. I think what's
I know somebody who plays basketball with him. I'm like,
oh really? We'll go back to him. Hold on, because Kareem from Subway Takes is on this, and I do love that because they also use their platform to endorse a controversial political candidate. So I think that they have said politically controversial things. So I have to give that a shout out because not a lot of people on this list are like that. Genuinely, a lot of people on this list are just straight up.
They don't apolitical.
Yeah, they're like capital.
Especially this one. Don't even want to say their name. I don't even want to give. We can't give them time. That
pisses me off so bad.
Yeah, I think about that one. I don't want to get to there yet because you were talking about him because I have something I want to say about Kareem. Okay, this is no hate to Kareem, but I do love Kareem because I like that he was like, I'm gonna make a web series and I'm gonna start it and doing the talking in the cab and then doing whatever. Though I do got to say, he proved that lady's point in that one video where she was like, men should not have access to social media or whatever. And then like he was like,
oh, he freaked out.
And he like freaked out. I was like, oh, that's not a good look. I mean, obviously everyone's moved past it and I still like his stuff.
Yeah.
But I was like, you just proved her point. Every time I think about that, he's
still a man with an ego.
He is still a man, I guess.
I have to say, like, a lot of comedians are just out there doing it on a stand-up 100% for profit. Not saying he's not doing it just for profit. But he has had, again, like he just had Bill Burr on there talking about immigrants.
Yeah.
Like, not a lot. Again, some comedians are out there making jokes and stuff, and yeah, that's fine. But I think he is, in a way, giving a little bit of a platform, to certain topics at least. And when you do it in the 2-person way, at least is a little bit more of a conversation. Yeah. But yeah, no, at the end of the day, he's a man with a divorced man. Who knows what happened there?
Not gonna assume. We're not gonna assume. When you assume, you make an ass out of you and me.
Exactly. But yeah, of course, he has he has an ego. That's like
ego,
everybody on this, but
except him. That's a humble king.
And he's an artist.
That's an artist, and that's somebody.
I wish he'd style me.
God, I don't even fuck. I just want to like.
Yeah,
I want to understand
him or something.
I need a deep dive. I want to. Yeah, I need a class.
Wisdom K, by the way.
Wisdom K. This is a king.
Yeah.
This is an artist. This is a creative. This is someone who has a vision and knows how to execute it. And this is someone who also understands that like just because I am online doesn't necessarily mean that like I owe everything to the people who are watching me and are supporting me at the same time. I have
to say, yeah.
He does a really good job.
The way he keeps space from his audience, I respect that a lot. I think that's something that about our thoughts on the internet episode can kind of relate, because I don't know how to participate on the internet without giving my full, without the shadow self of myself being out there.
Right.
He is very like, here's my art. That's it. Yeah. That's all you get.
Yeah.
Which respect. So. Sorry.
Miss Teffy?
Love Teffy.
Hello, Teffy.
I love Teffy.
Teffy girl, we need a Kiki one time. I'm going to meet you.
Yeah,
we would have a goop and a gag.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Does
I
Teffy
love
have
her
a
story.
podcast?
She's got it, right? I feel like I've watched so many podcast episodes where she's on, but yeah.
I love Teffy.
Yeah,
I love my girl. She talks about those issues, but she's still having fun with it. And I feel like that's kind of like what we like to give.
She's also a good storyteller. Like I can like actively think of like a few videos and stuff of hers that I've listened to that I'm like,
put her in something. Get her. She honestly, look, okay, sorry. And I'm just going to manifest that you're watching this, Miss Rachel Sennett. Put her in season 2 of your show that's coming on HBO. I think she would be a great fit.
That show is kind of,
I'm waiting for it.
I'm getting nervous almost, because now I'm like hyping it up too much, because I really like Rachel a lot, and we've known about that show for so long, and it's like an unnamed pilot that I'm like genuinely nervous. I'm like, oh my God, it's either going to be so fucking good, like Girls good, Sex in the City or OG good, or it's gonna be like literally the biggest disappointment of the year.
I think it'll be okay. Wait, there was someone else I thought that was up there. Keith Lee, obviously great. Nice. Love that. I think he does a really good job of also separating himself from the internet and giving his opinion.
Really gentle.
He's very gentle with it. Yeah, keep going. No.
Ilana.
Oh, yeah.
She's the rugby.
Right.
I just love her energy. I love a masculine woman, and I love that she's like, I'm sexy, bitch.
She is.
I'm hot. I'm stronger than you, and I'm sexier than you.
I don't want to talk about that other one that's up there in the middle.
No, he's disgusting.
He's disgusting, and
yeah. How do you feel?
Oh,
I didn't know that.
Oh, wait, how do you feel
about Drew?
Yeah. How do you feel?
I mean, I'm not going to be offended if you don't like her.
I didn't say I didn't like her. What energy are you reading?
Me knowing you for 20 goddamn years? Tell me what you're thinking. Pass?
I'm a pass. I'm going to plead the fifth on that one, because I feel like I'm going to run into her one day and I'm going to regret what I say. I mean, I'm also not worried. I'm not these are all my opinions, and I feel like everyone's entitled to their opinions, and I'm not going to say anything horrible, but there's just something about the people that she surrounds herself still with that do have have been canceled.
Who?
I mean, like, she used to be really good. I think recently they're not friends anymore, but like Leo Skeppy online, like they used to be like really good friends. And he's said a lot. He's like one of those gays that are like, I'm not gay.
Is he like the anti?
I'm buff. I used to be fat. Now I'm skinny.
Oh, you're that guy.
Yeah. I just don't like that. It's just like, it's some people that she has interacted with or continued to interact with in the past. I just don't like, because it's like, even if no matter what, if I have this clout or if I was this type of creator, I still just wouldn't give these people the time of day. Yeah. And I hate that she did, especially when a lot of her platforms started like, fuck these men, or, like, fuck you for having that opinion kind of vibe. And then it's like, but now you're hanging out with these people and giving them the platform that you created for yourself. Like, I don't know. And look,
that's true.
I could be biting or shooting my own self in the fucking foot. And when this pops off and I just don't think morally I would allow myself to.
I think that she's important for the discourse, because there are a lot of trad wife type influencing out there. And she is really like the complete opposite, like men aren't shit kind of thing.
Yes.
And as maybe not productive necessarily as it is sometimes, I do think we need that balance at this conjuncture.
It's just hard.
I didn't know about her. I don't know about her career. Her other words. I don't know.
Collaborations. Yeah. Associations.
I don't listen to her podcast. She's one of those that I only watch the tube videos, the talk videos or whatever. Yeah. So I don't engage with her further than that. So I don't know who she's platforming, I guess, is for lack of a better word. So
we're getting close here to the end, but we have my girl Quinlan Blackwell.
Love. Looking sexy.
So fucking good. That's a bad bitch.
Yeah.
Bad. Alex Consani, of course. Entertaining. Is it bad that she uses a black scent here and then? Yeah.
I thought she was like I thought it was like she was doing like isn't she from like Oakland, California or something? Like,
yeah.
She's from like,
I think she is like from somewhere kind of a little bit hoodish.
Not saying that she's like from.
Which doesn't also give it that doesn't necessarily give her the right, but it's just like, let my girl.
I also don't engage with her a lot. She's also.
Yeah, when she pops up, she pops up.
God, and she's funny. So I like, that's all so I maybe have missed that. I don't want to like defend that in any regard, but Valerie DeFarm is on here, and I'm sorry, but that's gonna have to be another episode.
I don't even know who that is.
That's like the trad wife
of trad wives.
Yeah,
gross.
Yeah.
Jordan Horowitz, go up. Howlett,
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Howlett. He does those. Come here, let me tell you about it. And so I found he does his speaking videos. It's like, it's good.
Cyrus,
what are these?
I love them. Catalysts. Cyrus, I love their content. I've loved it since the pandemic.
I haven't seen. I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, they're really cool.
I love Devin.
Devin?
Yes, my queen. She does those like selfie stick videos, and then she like just like does her live. She just be vibing.
Love. Oh, Patty.
Patagonia.
Oh, Patagonia. Right. Yeah, they're the drag queen that does in the national park videos.
Yeah.
Love. Yeah, they're making great content. Yeah.
They are. Definitely needed.
Needed.
There's your girl.
Remy Bader. Yeah, I mean, I guess she's influencing Ozempic or something, but I'm done with her. For me, it's done.
Yeah, I think we've already talked about her anyways. Yeah. Don't need to say anything else.
Yeah, next. Kardashian bootlicker, essentially. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, so
more
crazy interesting list. People at the bottom, I think.
Crazy list.
But not super surprised.
I don't know who came up with the list. I don't know if they had to pay, whatever. Who knows?
I know. I didn't know you paid to be on the Forbes list until recently.
Very interesting. Cancel culture.
Well, we've been yapping for a minute.
We have been yapping, girl. There's definitely some parts we're going to for sure cut out.
Yeah.
But cancel culture, Love Island. I'm rooting for Amaya Papaya, but I think she will be okay if she doesn't win. So if Nicolandria also wins too, which I do think, my last thought on that, Nick likes Alandria more than Alandria likes Nick, but I think Alandria does like Nick. That's all I got to say.
I have no thoughts.
She has no thoughts. She didn't watch.
Thank you guys for watching this, though.
This is Coming Out Creatives with Jordan and Javon.
And this is Cock.
You can find us on Twitter, YouTube. No, not Twitter. We don't use that. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
You just said it again.
Twitter, Facebook. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Patreon. We have a Twitter. We don't use it. Blue Sky. That's about it.
That's it.
Thank y'all so much. Thanks for sitting here. Love you. Bye. Dun, 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 dun.